I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Rocky IV Fan Theory. Ivan Drago was a robot. The film opens with metallic gloves colliding into each other until they explode. This is the first clue Sylvester Stallone has given us. These gloves are quite possibly robotic, definitely not human. Human hands don't explode when you punch each other. That is just a commonly known fact. But why would a filmmaker open a film about two humans fighting with two robotic hands? You'd think they'd be human hands, right, since the movie's about humans? But no. The door has been opened to the mystery of Ivan Drago and his robotic past. The first scene is his son filming the boxing superstar. This is Stallone telling us to watch the machines because the machines are watching us. The next scene opens with Paulie playing with a toy, and the next toy he is given is a robot.
Happy birthday, Paulie.
This is Stallone's way of guiding the audience's subconscious into his secret narrative of robotic horror. Why else would someone in their right mind put this in a Rocky movie? I mean, seriously. 10 minutes into the film, we are blessed with yet another robot scene. The infamous car wash scene. Everybody's talking about it. If you look closely, you will see that the robot is wearing gloves, while Rocky is discussing fighting with his son. This is what people in the movie magic biz call foreshadowing. This is a brilliant way of telling us that Rocky is about to go into battle with a robot. 23 minutes into the film. No human can resist the funky grooves of James Brown. It is impossible not to at least bob your head, but Drago does nothing. He doesn't even tap a toe. Once again, this means he is not human. Then of course Drago pulverizes poor Apollo with massive robotic punches. This strength, in my experience, is something that only can be programmed. You see, he really is a robot, and Stallone is telling us this with subtle cinematic trickery.
God!
56 minutes into the film. What was that? This machinery cannot be for humans, and there are way too many scientists here. Unless Drago is a robot. Then it would make sense why there were so many scientists. This entire montage is just screaming, man versus machine, man versus machine, man versus machine. 1 hour into the film. A few minutes later, we are blessed with yet another montage. That's 2 montages in a row. No filmmaker in their right mind would do this. Unless they are really trying to make a point. And that point is, this character is human, and this character is a f***ing robot. 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 34 seconds into the film. And only seconds later into this montage, we see Drago literally plugged in, like a machine. You don't plug in humans, you plug in robots. He's a robot. Next, we see the Balboa household peacefully watching a violent fight. Rocky's young son points to the television and proudly states that that's my dad. But we still are focused on the ridiculous robot taking up much of the frame, so it must mean that the robot is now the true parent, watching over the next Balboa generation.
You see, he's not a machine, he's a man!
You see, he's not a machine, he's a man! But of course, cinema is all about trickery, so we know that this really means that he is a machine and he is not a man, because you have to say no, so that the yes will be a surprise. This is followed by Drago himself referring to Rocky as, quote-unquote, not human, and, quote-unquote, like a piece of iron. It takes one to know one, I guess. Why do they keep cutting to that stupid robot? This robot is across the world, and it still gets more screen time than Adrian. This is so stupid that it has to be brilliant. It just has to. No one is this stupid. No one would keep cutting to this robot unless it fucking meant something. Stallone is punching our brains in with these stupid images so that one day we will learn the truth. 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 15 seconds into the film, Drago has finally developed enough AI to understand the situation, and he turns on his creator. This change of heart is most likely due to the repeated Rocky punches. The power of the punches must have advanced his artificial intelligence. Yes, Rocky is that good. He can punch a soul into a robot. Then the final blow is dealt. And then we are delivered the closing credits. And like a soft kiss goodbye, the first image we see is that fucking robot. It appears twice. It appears twice in the closing credits. A robot. The robot love slave appears twice in the closing credits. That is important. So I suggest you watch this film and look a little closer. The conspiracies are out there, and all you need is a theory.
Listen. Hey, I call them Nathan.